Howdy. What the fuck? Why do I say these things? Anyway, hi. What's up? What's going on? I just finished an audition right now, which is insane because I feel like in the past I would be like, oh my god, like I really want to get into acting and da da da, and I'm doing it. Like I'm like casually doing it. I feel like opportunities fall in your lap when you like give it space and when you do it casually. 'Cause I feel like usually I would be so like, oh my god. Like I feel like making things a big deal sometimes makes it scary. So I feel like you just do things casually. I don't even know why I decided to hit record on this. Genuinely, I just literally just got out the audition. Like it was like a Zoom audition and I had to read a script and stuff. And I just said, well, I guess I should talk now. I've been talking for a while now. So yeah, uh, I'm a big biopic girl. I love biopics, and I was just watching a biopic yesterday, like a Amy Winehouse biopic. I seen it before, but I hadn't really like what's the word? When you watch something for the first time and you didn't really digest it, so you have to rewatch it. At least for me, I do that a lot. So I decided to rewatch it, and it was very insightful. I feel like her whole artistry was not even based on the fact that she wanted to be famous. Like it was just based on she had to make music. So she made music. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I'm at a point where I'm letting go of I'm not trying to make my goals seem so unattainable. Like I'm reaching them casually and just going about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's a casuality of things that in a way makes it like blossom, and not really expecting too much, literally detaching yourself from it. Detaching. Oh my God. Detachment is one thing I've learned that has completely changed my life. Like detachment itself as a concept is so powerful. And once you master it, I think your life will literally change, because I've been able to detach from a bunch of things. Like I've detached myself from social media. I've detached myself from expectations. I've detached myself from relationships. I've detached myself from even friendships. Like I feel like in a sense where like it's not like you're like, oh screw that, I don't care about it. No, it's detachment in a sense where you're not letting that thing like have power over you, you know? So I feel like for me in the past I would look at my goals as these things that are like so big, and I it'll be insane to accomplish them. But if you look at your goals as things that, are okay and achievable and casual, I think it's gonna your brain literally takes it as casual and just gives it to you. And I feel like in in my life recently, currently, I've had so many opportunities where I'm just like getting so many opportunities because I've manifested, and I've also like detached myself from expectations. And I'm not constantly like trying to regulate what I'm doing. Like I just put things out there and I just let it happen. Thank you, universe. That's a sign. See, alignment. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I feel like detachment is something that oh my god, I've wanted to talk about for so long. And it's funny because before, like when I hit this camera, I didn't know what to talk about. And detachment is something that has been ongoing in my brain, and I've been wanting to speak on it. Detachment is the ultimate shit. Like it really is. And how do you reach it? Like how do you detach from it? Because I feel like it's easier said than done. How do you do it? Like how did I do it? I feel like I'm not perfect. I'm still in the process, but I feel like I'm at a level where I'm able to like notice when I'm at a level where I'm able to notice that I wasn't detached at a point in my life. Because I feel like whatever I do, I use myself as a reference, because I only know my life. I only know my experience. As much as I could be like, oh my God, this is what someone else has gone through, I can only speak for myself. Like everything I'm saying is just based on my experience. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for me, I was able to detach when I think I sat with myself and was like, even though something doesn't go the way I want it to go, how would that make me feel? Obviously, you feel like shit. You've made this goal and you don't achieve it. I feel like being able to recognize that sometimes things are not going to go your way is one thing, you know? Like, have that at the back of your head that, if this one doesn't work out, it's okay because something else will work out. Something else will come off it. Like, I feel like the universe gives us challenges and stuff in our lives for us to kind of see, for the universe to kind of see how we go about it. We get all these like challenges, we get like bad things happen to us sometimes, or like unexpected things happen to us, and they just want to know how we're able to move through that and ultimately go past it. And when you're detaching yourself, especially from outcomes, 'cause I feel like for the longest time I really had this fear that I wasn't gonna like reach my goals or do what I want to do, like fear of failing. As human beings, we fear that we're gonna fail in what we're doing. But I think I had to sit with myself and be like, okay, Edwina, like, say I do fail, there'll be something else. Like, it's not the end of the world. Like, failure is a part of life. Like, if we can't all win all the time. Like, there's some things you do that you just would not win at it, and it's something that you have to be okay with. When you fail, are you gonna stop or are you gonna keep going? Because stopping is ultimately like giving up, and we can't do that. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give up, because as long as you're in this universe, you're here right now in the present, I feel like opportunities are always going to come. So take that failure as a motivation to keep going, because if you take that failure and just sit with it and just that's it for you, I think that's when you kind of lose the plot. I found myself like sitting with failure for so long and going into depression. That's how we go through. That's how we get into things like depressions or eating disorders or like a bunch of things, because we try to cope with the failures that we have. And granted, you're allowed to sit with yourself and really, think to yourself, like, how do I move forward with it? But when you're sitting with yourself, don't take it as like oh shit, I'm done, this is it. Because already your brain is already shut off. Like, okay, that's it, because you ultimately feed your brain what you want for yourself. So if you have failed in life, or if you've failed in something that you're doing, like, take it as a sign that the universe wants you to keep going for some reason. Like, something else is going to be there. Like, yes, sit. Maybe, like, have, like, a day. I have rut days. I have days that I just don't do anything. Like, I just literally just bum out. Like, my bum days. Like, I just bum out. I don't do nothing. But I always have it back in my head that it's not going to be like this tomorrow. Like, this is just for now. Let me just sit with this for a little. I'll be back. I like to give myself that motivation and that assurance, because nobody else will do it for you. And even if they do, ultimately you will do what you want to do. That's what I believe. I believe that no matter what anyone else tells you, you're going to do what you want to do, because that's how life is. You're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. So I feel like being okay with failing is something that it's a first step to detachment. Because when you put something out, especially art, because I feel like art is a very vulnerable thing to put out. To put art out and then not get the response that you were hoping to get. Like, your art is good. Your music is good. This is so good. But you put it out and it's not received well. And now you're like, oh, shit. Like, maybe this is bad. No, you can't. Because that's it. They're going to trick you to feel like you failed, and then you stop. When you stop, you failed. So you take that L, take it, sit with the L for a little bit, like, damn, whatever. And also do not, and this leads me to my next point on detachment. Do not base your accomplishment or validations on external sources. Do not do that. Because external sources, they come and go. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like, Jenny speaking, it doesn't matter. And okay, this is what I mean by external sources. Like, say you post something, right? And first time you post it, you get like 2 views, and you're like, fuck, that was really good. I put my all into that, and I got like 2 views and 1 like. And then you stop because you didn't get that much views. And then you casually throw something out, and then it gets like 1 billion views, and you're just like, yes. No, you have to feel the same way for those 2 views too, because you put your all into the 2 views. And that's why for me, anything I put out, no matter what, like, no matter, how it gets received, I love it. Like, I literally, gonna sound a little self-conceited right now, but I literally go back and watch my own videos. I watch my own videos back. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Now what? So what? So what? I watch my videos back. I read my blogs back. Everything I put out, I go back and I look at it because I'm obsessed with myself and my process and just everything about me. I'm obsessed with it. And it took a long time for me to be obsessed with myself. Sometimes I know I hear people say, they'll put something out and it's kind of cringe to go back to watch it. And to be honest with you, it was like that for me as well. There was a time that I would put something out and I would be so cringed out to go back and watch it. But now I'm just like, no, I like it. There's a reason why I put it out. I like it. Every single thing I put out is for me. Ultimately, it's for me. It's because I like it. And however it's received, I don't care because I put it out because I like it. And that's one thing about detachment that really made me open my eyes, because before I would think that success is based on how many followers you have or how many views you get or what people are saying about you. But what people are saying about you does not matter because it's based on them and their identity and everything. Yes, people may like my stuff. People may think I'm pretty. People may think I'm cool. People may think whatever about me. But everything they think about me has nothing to do with me. It's about them. There might be some people that think I'm a weirdo, like weird as hell right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell is this girl holding a phone, sitting in a room, and what is she talking about? You think I'm a motivational speaker? People might think that about me, and it's fine. Because why? It has nothing to do with me. It's based on them. And I've come to be okay with the fact that my work and my art might not be received well. And it's okay. As long as I like it, I'm good. So that's another thing in regards to detachment that I've had to really learn with myself. Hold on. I don't know what this is, but it's really bugging me. Oh no. There was something on my pillow. I think, what that was. Okay. I don't know what that was. Anyways. Okay. Yeah. External validation does not matter, guys. It doesn't. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. It's all a trick. I be seeing stuff on like TikTok. They be like, I forgot, but yeah, they'll be like, okay, how I did so much work in editing and I posted it and I got like nothing, but like this casual stuff I threw out got it all. Like, and then it kind of, when you base your artwork on external validation, I think it's even harder to create because you don't even know what's gonna like pop off. So you can't try to follow, like, if something, okay, say something blew up, say when something you posted blew up, say your music blew up, you can't now be like, okay, shit, I'm gonna just keep doing this thing until everything blows up. No, because now you've lost it, because now you're responding to the validation that you got and you've lost the plot. You gotta keep doing things the way you would do it without the clout or without the views or without the likes or without the validation. You gotta keep doing it the way you would do it with nothing. Like, will you still be doing this if nobody's watching it? Yes. I will literally be making these videos if I wasn't posting them, because I like to talk to myself and watch these things back. Like, I have a bunch of these on my photo booth, like on my computer. I have a bunch of these I just watch back and just, it makes me see how I've grown as a person. I think that's what art tends to do. It tends to, like, in a way, like, see how we've grown, because art is like ultimately what's the word, art is literally like a reflection of life, but in a beautiful way, in different ways and forms. So I feel like art is so pure in a sense where when you look back at your art and it's true and authentic to you, you kind of see where you were, you know. And as you keep making art, you keep growing as a person, is what I think, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. Like being an artist, being a creative, it's such a wonderful feeling. And we're all creatives if we just want to be. You know, there's nobody that was put on here and was like, you're a creative, you're not a creative, you're a creative, you're not. We could all be creatives. We could, you know? And I feel like I've chosen the life as one. And, you know, for the longest time, I think I felt like I wasn't in the right headspace. And I feel like I wasn't worthy to call myself an artist or creative. But no, now I am. Like now I say all the time, even on my LinkedIn, I say I'm creative because that's what I am. That's what I am. I literally live, breathe this shit. Like I wake up, I want to write. I wake up, I want to put shit out. I wake up, I want to make shit. I'm always in a state of wanting to create something. And it's beautiful because that's the way I know to express myself. I don't know what else I would do if I wasn't writing. I don't know what else I would do. Like nothing else appeases me. Like jobs and stuff. Like there's no job I've done that I've felt so self-fulfilled than my art. And I'm multifaceted. So it's a bunch of different ways for me to pour out into the world. And I just want to use the gifts that I was given to keep like, you know, just pour it out, you know, use it, you know. So I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. Yeah, so yeah, detachment. Get away from external validation, you know. Obviously, like appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not saying to like say, you know, screw everything. I don't care about, you know, appreciate validation, you know, but do not prioritize it. Do not do that because now you're losing the plot now. But yeah, that's how I feel. Also, I don't have notes, so this this is all coming through my head. So I'm just like, how else can you go about detaching yourself from something? Detachment goes honestly, detachment. Another way you could detach is getting away, going off the grid. When you go off the grid, like you don't know what people are doing. Like you're just in your own lane. That's a great way to detach, genuinely. Like that's like an actual way to detach. And I felt for me like I physically I had to like take off all my apps from my phone. Like I had to do it for myself. As much as it hurts, as much as I'm a creative and I sometimes would need to go on these apps to put stuff out, I would only get the app just to create and then I delete it. Because I feel like for me, you know, for me, my relationship with social media is not one that I understand. Like I don't like it. I'm not obsessed with it, but it doesn't bring me joy, you know? Yes, I like to see what my friends are doing every now and then, you know, but that's when I go on the app to create and then I'm just like, okay, let me see what people are doing. But usually I don't do that anymore. Like I've detached so much that right now I just post and go. Because when you have when you're seeing so many of people's lives, so many, like, we're not supposed to see that much. Like I don't think it's normal. I don't think we're supposed to like consume so much content. So don't consume too much. Like that's one way to detach. Because when you consume, it's easy to compare yourself. It's easy to be like, oh my god, like maybe I'm behind. But that's the thing. You're never behind. You're literally never behind. And that's why social media, as much as it's beautiful, is also detrimental, very detrimental. Like consume it safely, you know, for those of you that don't want to like cut it off, consume it safely. But me personally, I know that I enjoy being off the grid, you know. I enjoy if I stumble upon like, you know, what a friend is doing, I will, you know, I'll be happy and I hype them up and stuff. But I don't need to see what every single person is doing. I can't, I don't care to see that because it doesn't really do much to me. Like I feel like for me, it's very miscellaneous. Like my brain doesn't really know what to do with that, you know? So I don't want to have miscellaneous information. I just call people's lives miscellaneous information. Oh my God. But yo, that's so how I could describe it. It's like miscellaneous information, you know? So yeah, I can't even think about more right now, and I've talked like for 20 minutes. So if you think you want more, I don't know, let me know. If I think of more, I'll let you know by, putting more out. But yeah, detach yourself and find happiness, find peace, okay? Yeah, have a lovely day whenever you're watching this. If it's a night, have a lovely night, and stay true. Stay true to you. Yeah, okay. Bye.